Well, hi friends, welcome back to Mistria. I thought we'd do a little couple extra episodes this week since the 1.0 just came out. What do we have? Ooh, Friday at the Inn. Mistria has a tradition. Everybody gathers at the Inn Fridays. That's tonight. This is your invitation. Meet me at 6 p.m. Keep me company and I'll throw in a free drink. Well, well, well. I will be sure to do that. There we go. We got some turnips. And we don't have very much money. What could we do that would get us a little bit of funding, I wonder? Is there... Oh, there might be something that we can turn in, like a side quest, maybe? I'll look in a second, as soon as we're done with this. Okay, let's look. Here we go. A cabbage. Oh, a turnip. There we go. Perfect. 1 turnip for Adeline. Okay, that means we can sell 1. And we can put 1 in the chest, I suppose. There we go. Let's make sure we get that done. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And let's go turn in our side quest. We don't have a fishing rod or anything, so we can't fish. Oh, we can talk to the statue, though. Talking to the statue, you have helped to repair the bridge into town. Well done. I'm sure the other villagers appreciate your efforts. And what else can we level up? Let's see. Waste not. Cooking will occasionally return an ingredient. Cook time is reduced. Cooking will result in bonus stats things, or sometimes drop from treasure chests. Yes, we will take recipes from the treasure chest. Even though we cannot access that yet, we'll grab it already, because that will be really helpful when we get there. Okay, let's grab some berries, I suppose. If nothing else, we can cook some more trail mix, I suppose. That should be fine, right? All good. And let's keep our eyes peeled for some artifact spots or some bugs that we can catch. I'm not seeing very many bugs right now, sad to say, but we are seeing lots of berries. Now then, let's see. You are over to the right. Perfect. Aha. Boom. Here we go. Turn in the request. Ooh, your timing's perfect. I was hoping to finish up my annual spring crop yield report today. Well, let's have a look. Yep, one of the healthiest and delicious looking turnips I've ever seen. Yep, check it off my list. And then maybe make a salad. Here's your reward. Some money and renown. The whole town will be at the inn tonight. I hope to see you there. Uncle Landon took care of a bunch of urgent repairs after the earthquake, but there's still so much to do. On the bright side, no shortage of work for either of us. The door is boarded up. Request for a pike? Okay. Bring a lilac to Juniper. Alright. We might be able to do that. Are you sure you don't want me to drop off some dinner for the week? I'm fine, Mom, really. I've got food at home. A girl can't live on peanut butter sandwiches alone, you know. Mom! Not in front of Hill. Hilarious. Alright, here we go. Let's learn some pants. Here we go. Got some pant recipes. And some funding. Ooh, the funding actually be pretty key. We got some more hairstyles. Sure, yeah, let's go with this. Nice. And then, pants. Pants. There we are. It's nice brown. I wish there was black. I wish black was an option. Maybe we'll go with red. Okay. How about this hat thing? Is there a different hat we could wear? We could wear a helmet. No, that looks horrible. Let's just not wear anything. There we go. So we need a lilac. Okay. How do you like the town so far? I know it could do some repairs and some paint, but I think you'll find it's a nice place to live. It is a lovely place to live. What is this? An ant. Okay, we have found an ant. We already turned this in, right? This thing? Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. Where are the kids at? They're in the inn. Maybe we go drop this off with Luke. Hey, Luke. Would you like... Luke, would you like this? Here you go. Thank you. You're welcome. Hello, Reina. Nice to have somebody new in town. We used to be a much livelier town before the earthquake. Hope you're the first of many. Yeah, like, they have room for expansion, right? Because there is another house over here, even. I mean, it's got a bell to it, but... you know, maybe that could be somewhere new. Well, boom! A snail does not get us another museum donation, sad to say. Okay, well, maybe we can find something nevertheless if we continue to search around. Museum items would be very helpful for that. Let's go check out over here, see what we can find. There we go. A shard mass. And something we already found. All right, now, is there... can I just, like, do that? Well, I threw the rock for a reason, okay? I wanted the butterfly. Well, let's go drop off a couple of things over here. And then once we drop them off, we'll go back over there and see what that other artifact spot was. Maybe that will also be something that we can, you know, donate. More renown that we get, the faster that we can unlock the mines. So that'll be wonderful. Ooh, there we go. We've unlocked a mystery reward. Ooh, a new reward. Ooh, multi-season insect. Okay. Here we go. This should get us some funding. And also a freshwater oyster, which I don't know what to do with that, but okay. And a nice explorer's hat as well. Well, no, well. Very good. Let's go see what this other spot was. Do we have one of you? Nope. Sure didn't. Okay, well, we'll go see what this other spot is, turn some stuff in, and sell some... oh, we could grab that guy up there, too, I bet. Okay, well, we already had this, so let's... yeet! We'll pick that up later. It'll be there tomorrow. And we'll grab this guy. Wonderful. It's working so well for us. We're just still finding all sorts of new things. Go drop these guys off at the museum. We can run back over and grab some of those materials that we threw on the ground. And that'll be great. There we go. Ooh, we had a rare insect. Look at that. Yeah, so every time you reload a screen or an area, you spawn new fish and new bugs, by the way. In case you ever need to know that. Sometimes it comes in handy to know these things. Also, I believe earlier I said that you can get artifacts on your farm, and that's true, but in order to make that happen, you have to unlock a certain thing at the statue first. You need a certain level of farming. So you can't just get it, you know, like whenever. Okay, let's do that. What do we have here? A trout. Do we already have this all squared away? We do. Oh, there's just a stone there now. Well, I guess we go sell a few things. Ooh, forage. I really need that extra inventory slot, by the way. Sadly, it cost... oh, there's the artifact right there. It costs 1,000. And it's... I don't know, I won't say it's challenging to get that much early game, but I tend to just throw it all into crops for a while. Because that'll help, you know, super speed boost your income in general. 500 for the fishing rod, though, is not a bad investment. And maybe we should think about saving up for that. Okay, we can definitely sell a few things. We've turned that in. We can sell that. Sell those. Very nice. Let's drop this off. We'll drop off the watering can. I don't have a shovel yet either. Just something to be aware of. All right, let's go back out there and see if we can't find that artifact spot that we had skipped. Do I have you already? I did not. I'm glad that I grabbed you then. All right, BugNet stays with us at all times at this point in the game. Actually, I think I almost never went anywhere without the BugNet. There's bugs in the mines even, too, that you can get. In case you need that information. go. Chickpeas. Where was that artifact? It was up here, right? To the left? Alright, a piece of sod is not that exciting. Where was that other forage at that we found that just ended up on the ground? Where was that? There it is. And then we had some stuff up here by the river that we threw on the ground. There we go. Don't worry, we get it all eventually. Just gotta remember where you threw things on the ground at. That's the challenging part. Grass insect set. Very nice. Now you can catch more bugs. You don't really need them, I don't think, at this point in the game. Except for the museum. But later on you'll want some for your terrariums, and then you can get some lovely things from those as well. Ooh, that was a purple one. Hello. I think I already have one of those, but let's just make sure. How you doing? Yes, we did. I was looking for a lilac, actually, as part of what I was running around. Here we go. That is wonderful. We found what we needed. There's probably some stuff on the beach, too, honestly. Okay, that's not that exciting. Oh, there we go, flower. Alright, we'll go put some things away, and then we'll run back over there. And grab those, and then go drop off this lovely and amazing lilac. Did we sell one of these? I feel like I did. What about, have we sold a chickpea? Not sure. Let's do that, though, just in case we didn't. Alright, we can store a bunch of these things. There we go. Let's reverse some of this. We'll keep one lilac on us. Hello, tiny tree. You're going to be beautiful when you grow up. Nice, pink, lovely tree. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. There's the flower. Okay, well, if we're going to go to the inn, maybe we can give the flower to somebody? This makes sense to me that we should be able to do that. And we can drop off some of this other stuff. All right, there we go. Grab one, grab one. Very nice. Do we need that? I mean, we could get the trail mix away, too. I would imagine. Are these flowers done? No. I need 3 more crops, too, I guess. We should probably go to the store. We have a little bit of funding to our names here, so maybe, just maybe, we can grab some things to plant. All right, let's see. I guess we grab some cabbage, huh? There we go. Grab a little cabbage. Get down tonight. All right, let's see. Juniper. Let's turn in the request. Well. Adeline's little request board scheme works. I'm impressed. Now follow me. What are you little gremlins doing here? We're following that smell. That super gross smell. If I knew baths could make you smell like this, I want to try to avoid them. It's like stink armor. What's in the cauldron isn't for the bath, it's for a health tonic. With one sip, you'll be instantly refreshed. No one's gonna drink that if it tastes as bad as it smells. Ah, but I've yet to add the final ingredient. Hill, if you would. And yeet! There we go. There we are. That unfortunate smell is cleared right up. Don't you agree? Smells like fresh fertilizer. An obvious improvement. Now, who to test it on? Ooh, me! While I admire your enthusiasm, Del, I think we should reward the intrepid adventurer who retrieved the final ingredient. Aww. Okay, that was unfortunate. Cool. Huh, very interesting. The lilac appears to have inverted the potion's intended effect. Hill doesn't look too good. We should go to Doc Valance. Oh, there's no need to get that woman involved. Here now, Hill. Don't you toddle off to the bath. It's on me. Okay, why don't you? Alright, super slow to the bath. And super refreshed, we return. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a beautiful hot spa. Of healing! Hooray! I feel great. See, kids? Right as rain. And to make sure there's no lingering effects, your next 5 bathhouse visits are free. Who would ever want to take that many baths? Yuck. Thanks again for your assistance, Hill. I'll be sure to call on you again in the future. Now, why don't you all scoot out of here? I gotta do a post-experiment write-up. Are you sure? We can help you come up with lots of ways to describe how bad it smells. Hot garbage! Dog burps! Wow. It must truly have smelled horrible. You completed the quest. There we go. And, conveniently, there's a random artifact right by the bathhouse. Okay. Well, that's great. All right, here we go. It is in time. What's going on here? The Eastern Road dig site seems to turn up Caldosian artifacts. They share similarities with Aldarian artifacts, but feature more filigree and silver accents. Welcome to our inaugural session of Dragon and Drama. I'll be striving to provide a historically accurate experience, but if I slip on any details, please speak up. I wrote a backstory for my character, Hill. She's a druid, and she can talk to flowers and loves nature. But I don't get to what to do with all these numbers. Follow my lead, Celine. I set all these useless stats to 1 so my mind stat can be 67. Which you would think isn't possible for a starter character, but if you look at the rules section 1 of 7 paragraph 2, you'll see that, whew, Adeline sure does know her stuff. Look here, I'm whittling out some miniatures for the game. This is Celine's druid, Daffodilia, and this is Adeline's wizard, Moonsilver, and this is Baylor's Sneef, Snickle Fritz, me? I'm Bad Brad, the bearded bard. Please call him by his full name. Is this what I get for arriving late to the card table? I have no idea what's going on. Why is everyone calling me Snickle Fritz? Well, that's a great question. Hit me. Ooh, she sounds pretty confident, don't you think? Wish I could say I just deal the cards, man. I'm in for 50 more tesserae. Oh ho! That bluff won't work on me. Are you quite certain you don't need more cards, Nora? Are you sure you don't need more cards, Errol? Now, let's keep it friendly. No need to get worked up. Hey guys, 4 of a kind's good, right? Or should I hold out for 5 of a kind? Guys. These other folks in their games, I like to sit with a drink and appreciate it, you know what I mean? I do. Certainly. Better to turn your senses to one thing and give it the attention it deserves. Isn't that right, young March? Hill, come here. Come here. I'll let you in on a little secret. You're not so bad. What was I saying again? Oh my, it seems our young blacksmith is a bit of a lightweight. It's because he's drinking the cheap stuff. Just like you, Valen. Have no palate is nothing to be ashamed of. Here, try some of my wine, you'll see. I suppose you've had plenty of time to refine your taste, but as a doctor, I simply can't recommend drinking at home, alone. The girl can't get a little sloppy on a Monday night? This is why you have a reputation for being stiff. I have a reputation? Come here and sit with me, Hill. The girls are fighting. What fun! Would you like to turn in the quest? Yes. You made it! What did I tell you? It's a full house. Ooh, why don't you go around and see what everyone's up to? Oh, and here's your free drink. Mixed fruit juice. Well. And now, what if we gave you that back? Oh, thanks. Perfect. The inn's so full, I would call it a successful night. Thanks for coming by and being a part of it. No problem. Island's been talking about this game of his for weeks. I hope the others are as excited as he is. Sometimes I can't tell if those two are friends or enemies. I suppose it isn't too important as long as they share a drink. Probably. All right, did we kind of talk to everybody down here? All right, now we got to find the kids. They are usually up here on the balcony. Not always, but usually. Psst, Hill, don't let anyone see you. The coast is clear. Now, before we tell you anything, you have to pinky swear you won't tell anyone. Because we're planning a heist. Luke is the brains. Dell is the brawn. I'm the face, or the distraction. And you're the courier. And our target is Mr. Baylor. His secrets, more precisely. Why does he always keep his door locked? Is it because we keep trying to go in there uninvited? We're going to find out. Meet us here next week, Hill. Okay, well, I'm glad we have a plan for something to do next week. That's glorious. Oh, wait, we have a flower we could give somebody. Who wants flower? Here you go, Doc. Have a flower. Oh, this is helpful. I can use it for simple remedies. Thank you. Okay, that was a liked item, actually, I think. Hang on. Let me just double check that, but... Yes, it was. Look at that. We got a new hat. It looks silly. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one. Some of the hats I don't like. Some of them I do like. It just depends. Okay, let's get on down here and plant some of our crops here. We get them watered up and ready to go. That'll be a little bit more money that we can earn. There we go. And we need a watering can, of course. Watering can is in here. Boop. We could probably store that. I would think, anyway. Okay, water, water, and water. Now, since we're on the farm, we might as well do a little bit more of this. So we can grab some more rocks and stuff, because there will be a lot more building projects to come, and we will need the resources eventually. So we might as well, you know, work on getting them. Is that a bug that we don't have? Hello? It is, but we can't turn it into the museum, sadly. I don't know that anyone's going to want one of those. A red-headed worm doesn't sound like somebody's going to want it on the request board, but you never know in this game. It is entirely possible that somebody does in fact want one later on, and it's probably going to be Luke, but... Luke? I don't think we can break that yet. No. We gotta level up our pickaxe for that. Now, the upside here, of course, is that as we break these, we also are getting more essence. And with more essence, we can, you know, we can get more skills and stuff unlocked. So all of that is to the good, really. Use as much time as you can. I am keeping an eye on the time. We should probably head back up to the house pretty soon, but I do have a little bit of energy left, and there's a couple more rocks down here. And by a couple, I mean a lot, so we'll probably come back down here tomorrow as well. And break up some more rocks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2... Oh, we're out. We're out of energy. Well, that means we'll get a boost for tomorrow because we do have a perk that gives that to us. 34 more stone is lovely. Oh, there's a... Oh, I went inside! Oh, I didn't have any energy anyway. Never mind. It's fine. Alright, we're up to 47 stone. I want to say the next project's going to be like 100. I want to say it's 100 each or something like that. Well, we got 92 renown because we completed 3 quests and also 6 donations to the museum. And we sold a couple things as well, but that really is less relevant. But this should be a pretty good jump here. All right, new reward unlocked. And a new reward is unlocked. And a new reward is unlocked. And there we go. We made it to Stone Star. That's beautiful. I mean, just barely, but we did make it. Boop. Day 6. The Saturday market has already begun. Now, when I played initially in early access, the Saturday market didn't exist. So it's really cool to have it unlocked so early. Alright, let's get on out here and water some crops. Ooh, it's a windy day today, you can tell, because the petals are blowing, or maybe that's supposed to be pollen. It's one of the two. And we do have 300 tesserae just chilling right now. So we finish up some more questing. Hopefully we'll be able to get enough to get a fishing rod soon. That would be wonderful. What do we have? Let's see. A goby, a cabbage, and a pike. We don't have access to any of those. Reach copper star. Well, we're halfway there. We have lots of mail. Okay. Stones, congratulations. We've reached Stone Star. We couldn't have done it without your help. Mistria is sure to make a full recovery with your assistance. Accept this token of thanks. We got a copper ingot. We received your shipment of turnips this morning from Baylor. You're doing great work. I attached a recipe for sliced turnips. I thought you might want to try it out. Take item. The Saturday market's back in time. Please go and introduce yourself to the vendors, then come talk to me for a reward. Nora. Generous contributor, I want you to be the first to know we've installed the artifact replicator. This device takes artifacts and exchanges them for a decorative replica, ideal for placement around your home and farm. I think you'll find it a most rewarding way to make use of artifacts you already have donated while simultaneously benefiting the back catalog. Hey, I need your help with something important. Please meet myself and curator Errol at the museum west of town to discuss the mines. Dozy insisted I send you an extra token of apology for nearly knocking you out with my potion yesterday. Here's an object that you might find useful if you can figure out what it does. Oh, Juniper. The weather crystal ball. All right. Okay, can you meet me at the manor house? We have to discuss the emergency reserves with you. Okay, so we just got a ton of things. Now, if you put this ball here, you can see it looks like a thunderstorm. And if you click on it, it says, tomorrow there will be a thunderstorm. And it's your weather predictor. That's how you predict the weather in this game. We got a sliced turnip recipe and this lovely copper bar. I don't think we need the watering can anymore, but if the mines are going to open, maybe we grab the sword. Okay. That was absolutely amazing. We got a lot done. Ooh, we have 13, you know, but if the mines open, let's hold on to that. Maybe there's something at the mines that we really want. All right, let's go check our reward chest over here. Boom, boom, boom. We got 3 things. We got these lovely adventurer boots. We got a little bit of income. Oh, we can buy a fishing rod now. And we got even more stamina. So that's like the star drops in Stardew Valley. Request for berries. 5 berries. Okay. Let's go take care of that right now. Can we find berries like real close to town, or do we have to go back to the house? I'm not seeing. I think we picked all the ones that were close to town yesterday. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll just run back to the house real fast and grab 5 berries out. No big deal. We have a lot of them, so that's easy to do. Alrighty. 5 berries. Anything else that we need? I don't think nothing else that we can do right now. No, but we can change our boots to these lovely boots here. There we go. We're looking much more unique than we were. Jumping slows you down. It is not as fast as walking. There was a request. We got that. Okay. Now then, let's see who's where. Let's talk to everybody. Island first. Turn in request. Yes, we will turn that in. Oh, the wild berries I asked for. Thank you. Here's my recipe for berries and cream. I hope you like it as much as I do. And now we can learn berries and cream. I love Friday night at the inn. It was so nice to see everyone relaxing. Oh, look. Likes putting butter in his coffee, but I think chocolate works better. Darcy's got quite the memory for her regulars. She's able to recall orders by seeing someone's face. Errol had me try one of Darcy's lattes. It was delicious. I wonder if I'll be able to go back to black coffee. I used to start every morning with a burnt coffee and a hammer before I retired. Turned out I was burning the beans when I roasted them. I'm so glad Riot's figured it out. Hayden likes to have friends over for dinner. I doubt he'd admit it, but I get the feeling he doesn't like being alone on the farm for long stretches. Now that you're neighbors, take some time to visit him, will you? I'm sure it'd be good for you. Okay. Hey there, welcome to Darcy's Cafe. Yep, I'm Darcy. If you're ever in the mood for a nice cup of coffee or a sweet treat, be sure to stop by. Everything's made fresh. Okay. I once had Vera bleach my hair. Would you believe it turned orange? Hello, if you're looking for a new hairstyle, you're talking to the right person. The name's Vera. Traveling hairstylists have been all over Aldaria. Be happy to teach you any hairstyle I know. Just pick what you want. Okay. Swing by my farm whenever you like. The animals love meeting new people. No rush. I'm sure you got plenty to do with the lay of the land here and all that. I know what you're thinking. I wasn't expecting to spend my hottest years in this podunk town, but here I am. Oh, just me? Huh. Green hair might suit me, Hill. What do you think? That's a good question. Maybe. I mean, mine's teal. I went with teal. Don't tell Miss Mary, but I once kept my pet termites in one of her dressers, and it went bad. Actually, don't tell Mom either. Mary restored the old chest at the foot of my bed. The new hinges don't squeak at all. Strange. The latest delivery we received from Baylor wasn't the price we were expecting. Somehow it was lower. How's that possible? You don't think... No, never mind. Hey, welcome to Mary's Antiques. I'm Mary. I resell all sorts of unique furniture that I source and restore. The selection's always changing. If you like something, snag it before it disappears. Don't judge March by his first impression, or his second, or maybe even his third. I guess you should just judge him at some point. Mary's got an eye for furnishing a space. Quite the interior designer in the capital. Yeah, probably so. Celine's in a good mood lately. Wait, do you think it's because she doesn't have to share a room with me anymore? Or maybe because Mom's not nagging her as much? Or because she doesn't have to listen to as many of Dad's puns? Yeah, it must be all that. Yeah, probably is all that. I'm stuck. Excuse me. Greetings and salutation. My name is Louis, or Louis, depending on how you want to say it. If you're looking for an article of clothing, you may rest assured I personally cut and sew every garment you'll find at my booth. My stock changes every week, so if you see something you simply have to have, don't wait. Really gets the difference between trend and style. Okay. Always seems to have the color I want. How does he do that? Did you know Louis made my wedding dress? He designed the whole thing around a flower I brought him. Salutations. Greetings. I like to look fancy, real fancy. Make clothes that last. I have my winter coat for years now and it still looks like new. Excellent. Alright, now, if we turn this in, we've talked to all of them. Thanks! Isn't the market great? Here's your reward. You can buy something from your favorite stall. Yes, funding. Greet the 4 Saturday market visitor, booth people. Okay, now we need to go where? No. Meet at the Manor House. Okay, so if I go to the Manor House and you're not at the Manor House, do you teleport to the Manor House? Yes, indeed. Perfect. Your request is reasonable, but could I suggest we add a sleep aid to the list of medicines it keeps well? We ran short in the days after the earthquake. It'd be a weight off my mind to know we had extra. That's a great idea. Our first aid supplies should cover all the bases. Excellent. I'll get to work. Here to pitch in as well, Hill? Sure. Many hands make light work. I'll leave you to it. That was an awkward sentence. I think I usually just skip the first 2 and just say I'll leave you to it, and then... Like, that makes sense to me. Thanks for answering my letter. I sent out personal requests to anybody who might be able to help rebuild our emergency stockpile. I don't like to think about what happened without it in the aftermath of the earthquake. Unfortunately, it's pretty much used up. You won't believe how many berries I can donate. I had something a little more substantial in mind. Could you ship 10 crops to help resupply the food? I'll give you these as a way to get started. Locally grown crops keep well, and they're filling and nutritious too. I think we'll all sleep easier with some stockpile refilled, don't you? No problem. I will grow your 10 potatoes. Potatoes. All right. That's excellent. Now, let's run over to the museum. And that should unlock the mines. Boop. And then we'll run down and buy a fishing rod, maybe? Get that unlocked, and then we'll actually have to make a decision about what we're doing with our day. Hill, thanks for joining us. I hope you haven't roped Hill into one of your schemes. Oh, I do love a good scheme. Then you'll love this. I believe the time has come to discuss reopening the mines. Island, with all due respect, I believe we should be focusing on the museum. We don't have the workforce to reopen the mines in a commercial capacity, whereas the museum is drawing interest from as far as the capital already. I believe it is the surest way to raise our renown, which should be our top priority. We are in agreement, the museum should be our focus. However, with the arrival of Hill, I believe we have the perfect person to begin exploring the mines. Shipments of ore are invaluable, and there's surely incredible artifacts waiting in there. Weren't they condemned after the earthquake? Yeah, they sure were. No rewards without risk, eh? Well, I appreciate the enthusiasm. I can't approve of reopening at this time. Structural damage, ore seam slippage, the elevator stopped working. And I've been hearing strange sounds from below. Ooh, very ominous. Surely you're not keeping the mine shut over some eerie noises. I would be happy to reconvene on the matter when Mistria's town ranked is at least Stone Star, if that would satisfy you. There's no budging you, Errol. Well, at least we have a goal in sight. So how can I help? Turning in items from the museum, completing requests, shipping items are all ways you can raise renown. Let's get to it. The mines will be reopened in no time. Glad to see you so enthused. Okay, but like, we're at that level. It should just... You completed the quest. What if we go back in? Nothing? Okay. Why would it say at least that rank, but we're already that rank? Do we have like another day that we have to wait still? Yeah, and I think maybe that's one of those, like, you have to gather some resources for it as well. Okay, let's go over to the artifacts spot and see if we can't find some artifacts. And then we'll go buy a fishing rod and see what we can do with that. I think that's a good use of our day. Ooh, there was an artifact spot right down there. I saw it. Alright. We have 3 inventory places that we can use still. Which will work out perfectly if this remains over here. There we go. Wonderful. So we can identify this by thinking about it really hard. We got an ancient gold coin. We'll go drop this off over here. Donate the ancient gold coin. Very nice. Oops, wait. We didn't actually donate it. I hit the wrong button. Donate. Perfect. That's even more renown. Huzzah. Maybe we take this into town real quick and see if we can't give somebody a gift. Hey, Juniper, do you like weird amulets that are really old? Asking for a friend, but I'm also curious. Where did she go? That's a great question. It says she's up here. Are you like up here, up here? There's Nora. Did I just not see you? Did you just blend in down there somewhere? Hello? Aha! Mary loves me. She spent months restoring the circular bed, but nobody was buying until I came along. There's even an ottoman for Dozy. How could I resist? Thanks. Okay, well, not a loved item or a liked item, but not a hated item, so we got that going for us. 796 tesserae. Okay. Let's go grab some fish. Where is the fish store? I think it's like on the beach, yeah? Pretty sure. Let's get on down there. There's a flower there we could grab. There's always places. There's always flowers and things you can grab in this game. There's another one. There's a crab over there. Okay, here we go. And I will purchase 1 fishing rod. Thank you. Look for the shadows when exploring, and you can catch them. Okay, great. Dive spots can be seen. This is a tutorial. We already talked everybody through all those things, so I'm not going to do it again. As I say, the beach has its own set of artifacts and bugs, by the way. So that's somewhere else you can go to find some things. My goodness. There's lots of things happening over here. We have to plant some crops. We have to dig up some tiles. There's a lot we got to do today. I I gotta use my sword over there and clear out some area, but we had too much in our inventory to worry about that right now. Okay, let's put this away. Let's put all those away because we're gonna need this in the watering can. Alright, we need 10 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. I think we used a little bit too much energy there, but that's fine. Can we charge up yet? No. I was hoping that I could, but I cannot. Alright, now we just get to water everything. And then maybe we'll go clear off a little bit on the farm and then try and do a little fishing. Alright, that's going to be a lot of energy every day watering all that, by the way. Just letting you know now. Let's grab a sword. And also the net. Alright. So if we go over to the left here, I just want to sort of make myself a pathway because I really hate running into bushes all the time and it diverts my path and slows me down. So we're just going to do a little bit of pathway mowing, I guess you'd call it. I don't know what else to call it. We're trimming back some things on the farm. There we go. Very nice. Okay. Now if we go over here, there was this lovely item. And a bee. Alright. Haven't seen a bee since the first day, so that's exciting. The bee can go into the museum, and I don't think we're going to take it there right now, because I do want to get some fishing in. So let's go drop off everything that isn't the fishing rod, basically. And we will need pretty soon another chest, which means I'm going to need wood. And a way to craft it, of course. But we'll figure that out later. There's a crafting station in town. It shouldn't really be a problem. Okay. And here is a fish. So you throw your little line out there. The fish gets interested. It swims over. It nibbles at it a random amount of times. And then an exclamation point will appear. And that is when you press the X button again. And you catch your fish. And it takes a lot of your energy out. And that's how fishing works in Mistria. Now we did get a goby, which is good because that's one of our quests that we can turn in. So we can go see if we can turn that in just a moment. And a sturgeon. Very nice. Now who wanted the goby? Who was that? Was that Holt? Okay. Holt wants a goby. So let's go find Holt up here. Let's see, where is your icon? You're not in the store. It doesn't look like you're in the inn. Like, you have orange hair. You're hard to... Aha! You're down right at the bottom of town here. There we go. You're going into the store. Perfect. Turn in the quest. Oh, a goby, thanks! Del told me they were lucky, you know. Now, how do they work? Could you let Del know I need to talk to her? 200 tesserae for me. Absolutely wonderful. And we're almost back to 500 again. We could probably buy some more crops with that, I suppose. Oops, that's not the right way. But we have to balance crop watering with our stamina. How did that not work? Did I hit the button too soon? Maybe. I saw the exclamation point pop up, and I think maybe I hit it just slightly too fast. No? Are we just not able to catch some of these fish, maybe, with this fishing rod? I'm not sure what's happening there. There should be some more fish in here, but can we get close enough to catch them is the question. And the answer is it depends. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. There we go. We got a whatever that was. Barb? Is that what that was? What kind of fish is that? That's a new one. angelfish. Very nice. Oh, yes. Swim towards the bridge. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Come, little fish. You know that you want to join me. And we got some more lovely and amazing essence out of that. Pretty much everything you do gives you some essence, to be fair, but... Alright, they're just stacking the same type of fish on us now. We can get some more blueberries. Over here, there should be some more forage, but it's not there right now. We've already grabbed it all. Ooh, there's a big chonker here. Hello? Are you interested in this? No. But maybe we can grab this. Yeah, I don't know that we can get this spot way up here. Ah, it's just a little bit too far away. Casting your line, by the way, takes no energy. It's when you actually try to catch the fish that it deducts the cost. So, like, throwing it out there, no big deal. That's fine. It's when you actually try to catch it. I think if you miss a catch, it also deducts some energy. Pretty sure. Come on there, little fish. I need you to grab this bobber. See, now we would be woefully out of energy, but we can eat this, and now we have more energy. And we can do one more cast. And it got away. Okay. We got a little fishy here. Here we go, little fish. What do you got? Come here, little fishy. There we go. Bluegill and level 5 fishing. Oh, and we're out of energy and it's after 1 o'clock. We should probably just go back to the house. But there's this lovely spot here for a rock bass. Okay. So we were able to find lots of fish. I don't know if we're going to be able to get back to the house in time. I forgot I didn't have my horse. That's real. This is real right now. We have to be inside, okay? And in bed. Well, we made it, but it was close. We did get 4 quests done, and we also donated something to the museum, so we got 85 renown for the day, which is enough for another level. Oh, that's almost enough for 2 levels. My goodness. Bing! It's my birthday in the game. Hooray! My birthday in real life is in March, but my birthday in the game is this wonderful thunderstorm-filled day. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this episode, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, your host, Hillhome. And we will see you in the next episode of Fields of Mistria. If you're not yet playing the game, it is now in 1.0. Make sure to check it out. And we'll see you next time.